All right, guys, Deuce McAllister joins us here in Jacksonville. Many fell asleep in this game. They're not used to this kind of tempo, but what did you think of this tempo for this game?
You can see that they wanted to get it really going. It took them a half to get going as far as offensively. And look, they know they left probably at least 7, 10, 14 points out there, but it was enough to win. And so you'll take it. You'll go back and you'll look at the film. You said, man, we should have did a better job of running. I think they only had 8 rushes in the first half. And this is a game that you had to kind of continue to hit them. They did a pretty good job of stopping the runs, but I thought that they did a better job being the Saints in the second half, being committed to it. And Latavius Murray was able to close it out a little bit there for you.
4-0 without Drew Brees. No offense to Teddy Bridgewater, but 4-0 without Drew Brees. What does that say about this football team?
Well, you knew they had good players. You knew that was the one thing that, Drew has not always carried this. Well, Drew has carried this team a lot, but, I mean, they have other players and playmakers on this squad. And so for the quarterback, if he can be a distributor and just get them into the right sets, get them into the right formations, and really distribute the football, you can be successful. And I think the biggest thing that you want to see them do is, pick it up a little bit. Don't take as long in the huddle, and make sure that they get the formations in, make sure that they get the right personnel in. Go.
This week it kind of seemed a chic pick to pick the Jaguars over the Saints in this game. They're going on the road. They're coming off that big offensive performance. But, I mean, this football team is so complete. Is this maybe the most complete team you've seen under Sean Payton?
I thought that the Saints would win. Thought they would have a little more points, but, to find out that, no, it was 2.5, and then went up to 3 as far as Jaguars being favored. That was surprising. The only thing I said, maybe they thought because it was a backup quarterback on the road, that's how they lose. But, I think for Sean, he knows he has a pretty good team. They're talented across the board, and for them, injuries will only be the question.
We talked to Drew Brees, and he's so antsy right now. You know how he is. He can't wait to get back on the field. Do you have any inclination when that may be at all?
If it's up to Drew, he'll be back tomorrow. If it's up to him, but they want to make sure that he's 100% healthy. He's going to push it. I know the team is going to go, caution on the side of concern and make sure that it can't re-injure itself. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Final question: Chicago coming up next. That's a great defense. This is going to be maybe another similar tempo game in a week.
It may be similar, some explosive player. You look at Cohen, Trubisky may be back. They've been banged up a little bit on defense. They probably will get some of those starters back since this was their bye week. So be a tough matchup. It's a late one for us, but we like going up to Chicago.
I like you, so I didn't bring up that River City Relay thing here in Jacksonville. Actually, I just did, didn't I?
You don't want to break my heart.
Okay. I don't want to break his heart. That's Deuce McAllister. Back to you guys in the studio.